Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Bubble Diaries. Today, I am sitting with the Deccan Gladiators in the form of David Visa and Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Thanks, guys, for a few moments. Tom, you've got the mic. Let's start with you. It's been a great season so far for Deccan. Must be good scenes, good vibes in the camp.
Yeah, I think obviously all the lads have had good games and won and contributed to wins for the team, which obviously it means that the full side's pretty much happy, feeling confident going into every game. So for us, it's just kind of trying to make sure we can finish in the top two and have two bites of the cherry at trying to get into the final.
What is it with you and T10, Tom Kohler-Cadmore? You seem to really enjoy it. Your shoulders are freed up.
I think it's the format allows yourself to just go out there and express yourself and not have the worry of like a 20 over game. Obviously everyone talks how short it is, but actually there's quite a lot of balls in there, and you've got time where T10 it's pretty much you go out, you try and hit your first ball for 6. If you don't do that, you want it to go for 4. Like in a single in this game when you're in the field is a win for the fielding side.
Yeah.
So as a batter, it's just a complete license to go out there and just play and express yourself as much as you want. And you know, especially in our side, you look at the batters coming down the order that if I get out, you're not worrying about, I've got to take kind of responsibility and get like a 30 ball 50 or something. You want to get a 15 ball 50, a 20 ball 50 to make sure it's really affecting the team in a positive way, because you know if you don't, the guy behind you can do that, and if he doesn't, there's 7 or 8 guys in our team who can all absolutely whack it from ball 1. So it just gives you great freedom as a batter.
So is there an element of that psychology that you think you can take into a longer format?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great because you decide to, in a longer format, decide to push the button and just go, right, I need to hit a 6 every ball, or go pretty much, it gives you the confidence that you can do that. And in a T20 game, you necessarily don't need to hit your first ball for 6. But if you know you can do it, it gives you that much confidence that, well, what I'm going to be like when I face 5 or 6 balls, and I might be 5 or 6 not out. But then for me, when I open the bat in, I can then destroy the last 3 overs of the power play after facing, say, 5 or 6 balls to that point.
Yeah.
So I think for growing the game and adapting, and people just improving their shot selection, or knowing like where the fielders are, or even in this form, you don't worry about fielders.
Right.
If you get caught on the fence, you kind of like, I just didn't quite get it today. So I think it will just improve the skills, especially in the T20 and 50 over format.
Take the anxiety away, back yourself, David Visa. We've talked about how well Deccan is doing. Obviously, this is a team game, but let's talk about you personally, because what a wonderful summer you've had. You were brilliant at the CPL. You were really impactful at the World Cup, and here you are doing it again in the T10.
Yeah, it's been a good couple of months for me. After struggling at the start of the English summer, going to the CPL and having a decent time there, and then straight into the World Cup and T10. It helps that you just keep constantly playing the whole time. So you don't really feel like you're getting out of form. You're just constantly hitting balls the whole time, and thankfully it's just worked out for me, and I've enjoyed my time over here so far.
Well, we are in the bubble, so I think enjoy is like, we've got to put that in inverted commas because we're not doing a ton outside of the cricket. But I think friendships and bonding happens a lot more because we only have each other. You played underneath Faf in the CPL. Obviously, he's in another team now. How much does this kind of franchise cricket help in that, sort of building relationships and bonds and friendships?
Yeah, I think it's a double-edged sword, because you play against guys who you know so well, so that they know your game also, and so they can counter that. But you get to know different people, understand different cultures, go to different places in the world, and just get to know different people. It's nice to have that outside of cricket. To like I said, we're stuck in the bubble here, so you need to just chill and stay at the hotel. But then you get to do that with different people, and you get to know their different cultures and everything. So that's quite cool in that aspect. Someone like Faf I've known for a long time, so to have them in the same hotel as us also just breaks that ice a little bit, that you can just have someone there to just go sit and chill, and they're going through the same things that you are at this stage, missing family, missing home, and just to be able to chat to them about that, and they can relate to it also, it helps out big time.
David, T10, fastest format in cricket. It's brilliant to watch. They call it the batsman's format. But Waunindu Hasaranga has just been extraordinary for your team. 3 for 9 last night. How impressed are you by him?
Yeah, there's a reason why he's the number 1 T20 bowler at this stage. He's burst onto the scene. He's something different. He's got great skills, and the guys seem to struggle to pick his different variations, and it's been awesome for us. He's been the main bowler for us every single game. He's picked up wickets, and that's massive in the T10 format when guys are looking to go the whole time. If he can come in the middle like he has and pick up wickets for us, he's been phenomenal. In the field also, he's taken some good catches. We haven't seen him even with the bat yet, and he's a phenomenal striker of the ball too. So he's been a massive asset to us at this stage.
Yeah, always with a nice smile on his face, which I love. Back to the Colin Cadmore here. We're talking bowlers. What about other batters on your team who have impressed you, who have stood out for you on the Deccan?
Well, I haven't seen much of Odin Smith. And then obviously that 6 he hit the other day, still kind of shocked at actually how far that ball went.
It's insane.
And you're just thinking, is that even physically possible? So he's really impressed me. Obviously being able to pick the brains of Dre, just someone as good as him in your team. You kind of, when I was selected in this team and you saw he was the icon player, kind of you're obviously going to be so excited to be in the same dressing room and be able to learn from him. But literally our full batting lineup, from Wiese to Bance, Tom Moore, like we've got such power and so many, like people hit the ball in different ways, but everyone can clear the ropes, and just from learning and asking questions about how they do it actually can improve your game just by seeing, oh, I could try that, oh, it doesn't work for me, but then you know more about yourself anyway. So just having all of them has been great for me.
How much have you gotten to know Dre Russ personally? Because I always had the impression, he has this image of being Superman and fierce, but he's super gentle actually in the end, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just, haven't had too much time with him, but yeah, he's just really chilled, loves a joke. He's like, he's actually kind of completely different to what he is actually on the field.
That's right.
Very relaxed, like you say, and just is up for a laugh, which is always, and he gives a lot of compliments as well, whereas I feel when you look kind of with someone as high standards as he has, to get a compliment from him is actually a big thing, where you'd expect it, you kind of expect him to be quite ruthless and kind of go, oh, that's not good enough or whatever,
right,
but
right.
Actually he's really good at bigging up the players and bigging up the team, and I think it's showing in our cricket that everyone has a fearless thing, and it's coming from up top with him, Mushi, Wahab, obviously Wiese being vice captain, that we are getting a lot of kind of like freedom, and it's showing in the way we're playing.
Yeah, interesting. The team is doing well, vice captain. In fact, I was talking to DJ Bravo the other day and saying, wow, Team Abu Dhabi looks like the team to beat. And he looked me deep in my eyes. He said, Deccan is the team to beat. Have you had a look around at the rest of the teams and think about who might be the team to beat this tournament?
Yeah, I think this tournament's had ebbs and flows already, and it's only halfway through. I mean, at the start, from the start, Team Abu Dhabi's looked good. They've won all but one game now. They've had their first loss last night, so they've got some power hitters there, good bowling attack. Bangla Tigers are hitting form now. Also, they've got a quality bowling attack, and also some great batters. We've seen how destructive their top order has been the last couple of games. But that's the thing about T10 is that anyone can do anything on the day. Your players just hit form at the right time, and all of a sudden you come win the last couple of games, get a bit of momentum, and you in those playoff spots. So any team can be dangerous at this stage, even though like the Northern Warriors haven't performed to their full potential. They've got some dangerous strikers in their team also. You can't take any team lightly at this stage. I think anyone can actually take it.
Underestimate anyone in T10 at your peril. David Wiese, Tom Cadmore, thank you so much for joining me on Bubble Diaries.